Israel and Hamas are this morning working out new parameters of a potential new truce deal. But talks of a truce between both sides have been overshadowed by the reported death of a baby in custody. Hamas claims the child, alongside his mother and brother, were killed in a previous Israeli airstrike. The IDF says Hamas is responsible for hostage safety, prompting Israel's Prime Minister to issue this stern warning.
After completing this stage of the return of our hostages, will Israel go back to the fighting? My answer is an unequivocal yes. There is no situation in which we do not go back to fighting until the end. This is my policy.
Qatari negotiators say they're very optimistic a new truce deal can be struck soon. But there are suggestions the first American hostage could be handed over in the next batch of releases. Sky's Alistair Bunker with the latest in Jerusalem.
Well, the Israelis are saying they're looking into these reports. They have spoken to the family are aware of them as well. I have had a couple of brief messages with the family today. As you'd understand, they're not wanting to talk, but they are in a very, very desperate situation. I've spent a fair bit of time with them over the last couple of weeks. I was with them just yesterday, and they have been hoping against all hope that their relatives would be released, and they have been struggling to understand why, when it is a mother and two very young children, they haven't yet been released by Hamas. One theory that the Israeli military and intelligence agencies were working on was that Hamas had actually transferred them to another group, a smaller militant group in Gaza, and that was why it was proving difficult to get them out. Now, the Israelis cannot confirm whether or not they've been killed or not, and what I would say is that there have been cases of other hostages in Gaza who had been reported dead by various groups in Gaza, and then ultimately that was not the case, and they have come out, they've been released alive. And so, of course, for the Bibas family, that is what they are hoping for in this situation, but it is a really very, very unhappy twist to this story of this family.